going after that number 1 seed in the East. Three games to play, or 2 games after this. They go back to, I think, Philadelphia on Monday, and then a back-to-back with a game against the New York Islanders to finish the season, and then it is the road to the Stanley Cup. So I'm sure this community, as well as everyone in the hockey community, is looking forward to that. All right, we're about to get started here in just a few seconds. 15-minute periods. Good crowd coming in here. Say we have a couple hundred at least. Not quite standing room only yet. Not as cold as it usually is in here, in the ice rink. It's usually unbearably cold, but not too bad. I think because of how warm it is outside, that I think is sometimes a factor. All right, we're about to get underway here. Right, Leesville deep in their own end. Wakefield trying to put the early pressure on. Got a turnover. And Wakefield keeps it in the zone. Oh, a shot. It looked like that hit some kind of pipe. Leesville races out. That could have given Wakefield the early lead. Leesville gets a shot off. Winds up keeping it in the zone. Another shot by Leesville. And Wakefield just trying to get it out of the zone. Can't get it out of the zone. Save here early. Few good stops by Ryan here early. And Wakefield gets the puck out. Wakefield trying to keep it in. Gets a shot off. Centered. Nobody home. Leesville bringing it in. Leesville trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Wakefield, they get it out. Gives it right back to Leesville. Back in. Leesville makes a change. Centered, nobody there. Wakefield gets it out. And Wakefield gets it deep, and they make a change. The team's looking to get in, figure each other out here in the early going. Big hit by Wakefield. Get the puck out of the zone again. Leesville trying to bring it in. Circles the net. Comes out of the zone. Wakefield can take a little breath. Ooh, right in front of the goal there. Big hit. Wakefield doing a good job of keeping it in the zone. Another big hit. Looks like a penalty here. Going to be assessed to Leesville. Could be a boarding call. Trip. And Wakefield will go on the power play. 12:02 left in the first period. Wakefield loses the face-off and goes all the way down to their end of the ice, and they just cover. So the defensive zone face-off. Wakefield brings it up, tries to center it. Another great save by Ryan. Leesville seems to keep it in. It's like a little adjustment to the goalie mask. Where? Oh, yeah. Where's the opening? We'll figure it out.
Coach! Coach!
Fifty seconds left. Wakefield having trouble keeping it out of their zone. Good penalty kill here by Leesville. Sending it down, knocking some more time off. And Leesville getting it deep into the Wakefield zone. 26 seconds left in the power play. Wakefield just can't get anything going right now. 10 seconds to go. And Leesville just gets it deep. And the power play has ended. Good shot by Wakefield.
All right, third, let's go.
Glove by Leesville. 9:55 left in the first. Still no score. Wakefield circles their own net, trying to find some offense here. Gets it out, but right to a Leesville player. Leesville winds up keeping it in the zone. Wakefield playing some heavy defense. Shot wide by Leesville, and it gets out of the zone. Wakefield trying to regroup. Wakefield gets it out, but Leesville brings it right back in again. And here we go. Leesville brings it in. Wow, another great save by Ryan to keep it 0-0. 8:34 left in the first. Great chance by Leesville. Wakefield. Another face-off won by Leesville. They've Wakefield trying to keep it in the zone. They can't. Ryan's got to come out. Makes a great save. Comes Wakefield with a little bit of an advantage. Still have the puck. Great chip on the goalie. Another save by Leesville. Best offensive chance by Wakefield so far. A couple of good grade A opportunities there. But it still remains 0-0. 7:38 left in the first. Leesville again keeping it in. Wakefield just playing very good defense at this time. Now they've gotten it out of the zone, but Leesville still maintaining some possession. Wakefield, Leesville gets it out of the offensive zone. But Wakefield brings it right back in. Oh! Oh! Another hit by Leesville. Oh, cross-checking call by Leesville. And they are back in the box again. Referee trying to explain himself to the player. Player not happy about it, but good that he's getting an explanation. 6:35, Wakefield again with their second power play opportunity. Leesville's really playing well here on the penalty kill. Almost seems like so in trying to stop Leesville, a penalty here for Wakefield, a trip, and now Wakefield's in the box. It's 6:01. So they will play 4-on-4 hockey. Nope. They will play 5-on-5. Nope. Nope. Yeah, Leesville players coming off. So Cooper Overbeck in the box for the trip there, and it wasn't a bad play because Leesville would have had an open shot. Oh, turnover here in the zone. Here comes Wake. Oh, and it's a goal by Connor McDowell. 4-on-4 hockey. The 5:37 mark of the first period, Wakefield breaks through on a turnover. That's all it takes sometimes. Still playing 4-on-4 hockey here. And I noticed that the Canes just went up 3-1 with 3 minutes to go in the third. Aho scoring. So all's good in the hockey world right now. 53 seconds left in the Leesville penalty. 1:27 left in the Wakefield penalty. Still some 4-on-4 hockey. Wakefield up 1-0. Wakefield again with the turnover. Deep in the Leesville end. Wakefield playing some physical hockey here. Leesville seems to be dominating a good portion of the ice, but I tell you, bang bang play will get you a goal, and that's what happened for Wakefield. All right, Wakefield bringing it up here. Got some speed. Not a whole lot of help. It looks like it's 4-on-1. That'll go back to Leesville, and they'll clear the zone. All right, Leesville has a power play for 15 seconds, and there's another penalty here. Not sure who that was on. Looks like Leesville is back in the box again. Two-minute penalty for Leesville. That's their third of the period. 4 minutes to go in the first. "12 seconds left on the Wakefield penalty, and then they will be on a power play for 1 minute and 38 seconds. Leesville's got a really good penalty kill. Another shot on goal, stopped by Ryan. 3:54 left in the first. The Wakefield penalty is now over. Wakefield will be on the power play. Wakefield bringing it up here. Moves into the offensive zone, but loses the puck. Wakefield keeps it in. Big hit. Another penalty. Huh. Refs really calling a tight game here. Saw a hit, but I didn't think it was high. So Wakefield is now back in the box. They're second, so now we're back to 4-on-4 hockey. A great save by Ryan again on a Leesville shot. There we go. Wakefield trying to get it out. Wakefield brings it in. Good save by the goalie. And now the goal comes off after the Wakefield player slid into it. That'll stop play. 2:31 left in the first period. 19 seconds left on the Leesville penalty. They will go on a power play for about a minute, just under a minute. Wakefield with a takedown there. No call. No, Wakefield comes back. Shot. Good save by the Leesville goalie. Leesville comes out. Penalty is over for Leesville. They bring it into the offensive zone. Circle the net right out in front. Wakefield gets it out, but not out of the zone. And good save for Wakefield goalie. 32 seconds left on the power play for Leesville. 1:45 left in the period. And Wakefield gets it out. No icing here. So Wakefield trying to keep it in. Keep it deep. And they are trying to kill that penalty. And they do get it out. 5 seconds left on the penalty. And they've killed it. Wakefield now coming out of the box. Leesville bringing it down. Wakefield gets it out of the zone, but right back to Leesville. 52 seconds left in the period. And Wakefield gets it out, sends it down, but not enough for icing. Leesville trying to put the pressure on. 20 seconds left. Wakefield has it, gets it out of the zone, but right back to Leesville. Up and 10 seconds. Wakefield just trying to keep pressure on. Get to the end of the period here. Leesville has it. Good hit there at the end. No extra. Some words. And we have ended the first period with Wakefield on a turnover goal by Connor McDowell. 1-0. I think both teams had a lot of energy. Leesville with some good opportunities, but great saves by a Wakefield goalie. 3 penalties by Leesville, 2 penalties by Wakefield. It looks like the Canes have just wrapped up their win. Go 4 points now ahead of the Sabres. It's a great win. Mammoth are headed to the playoffs. First time in team history. But now we are headed east to play the Flyers on Monday. So up by 4 points with 2 games left. Eyeing that number 1 seed. Period number 2 about to get underway. Both teams now, nobody in the penalty box. Leesville sends it down deep, and it called for icing. Leesville bringing it in, gets a shot, great save. There's a shot by Leesville. .13 left in the second period. Wakefield up 1-0. Wakefield, Leesville getting some real shots off here. Wakefield doing a good job defending. Just tough to get it out of their end. Wakefield still having trouble getting it out of their own end. Now they do. Leesville bring it back. Leesville keeping it in. Another great save by Ryan. Scrum out in front. Wakefield gets it out a little bit, but not out of the zone. High stick. And play continues because Wakefield has position. I saw the man open. Wakefield now in the offensive zone. Good save by Leesville. Wakefield gets a great shot. Big hit down there. Leesville gets it out. And icing. And we'll be back in the Leesville defensive zone. 12:32 left in the second period. Still 1-0 Wakefield. Both teams getting opportunities. Some excellent play still by both goalies. Wakefield trying to keep it in. Loses their skate. Leesville players coming over to help. And still keeps it in, Wakefield. Good centering pass, Tribe. Leesville trying to get it out. And good hit there. Leesville dropping it in, and it goes out of the zone. Leesville getting it deep. Wakefield now gets it out. Intercepted by Wakefield. A good yeah! And another goal. At the end of the ice. Great goal by Wakefield. Goal was scored by number 15, Jackson. Gets right over the shoulder of the goalie, and Wakefield goes up 2-1 with 11:30 left in the second period. See, it's not about how much time you spend in the offensive zone. It's about the shots that count. Here comes Leesville down. Play called. Not sure why. But Wakefield gets a little bit of a lucky situation there. They're trying to keep that goal in place. That may have been the problem, but anyhow, Leesville. And it comes out. Wakefield almost got another opportunity, but barely recovered. Leesville keeps it in the zone. Good job by Wakefield getting it out of the zone. That is going to be an icing. We'll bring it back into the defensive zone of Wakefield. Still 2-0 Wakefield with 10:26 left in the second period. Leesville keeps it in. Oh! They send a shot from the blue line on the goal and it sneaks in off of the post in the upper left-hand corner to put Leesville on the board, 2-1. Boy, a floater, but you know how it is in hockey. You got to put it on net, and that's what they did. Now 2-1. Officiating crew talking about it here. Cuts that Wakefield lead in half. Must have been some questions about the goal, but nonetheless. Another great save. Goalie lost a glove and they stopped play. Safety purposes. Wakefield can't get it out of the zone. Another shot. Great save by Ryan. Gets it out. Wakefield trying to track it. They have a guy in the middle. Pass. Oh, he comes over. Leesville makes a great save. Another great opportunity by Wakefield. Here we go. Wakefield had it. Have a 2-on-1. Just lost it. Wakefield trying to keep it in. Now out of the zone. Leesville brings it up. Great defensive play there. Leesville trying to send it in the middle. Wakefield just trying to get it out of their zone. Oh, another shot by Leesville off the post. And Wakefield gets it out of the zone. Wakefield looking for a switch. Does not look like it's an icing, so Leesville does maintain possession. Wakefield trying to keep it in. Wakefield with a good shot on goal. Good opportunity. 8:08 left in the second period. Wakefield 2, Leesville 1. All right, Leesville breaks it out here with some speed. Can't do much with it. Wakefield gets it up. Brady Scott gets knocked to the ice. Penalty. That's going to put Leesville back in the box. Brady Scott seems to be fine. 7:39 left in the second period. Wakefield will be on a power play, but if have had some issues here. Leesville brings it out. Wakefield now comes out. Another tackle. Can't really see this one. It's up against the board, so there's going to be another penalty called. Can't see who's in the box. And looks like it is Wakefield. It is Cooper Overback for the second time tonight. 7:21 left, and now it looks like Wakefield is being assessed at 10-2 on Cooper. So a second player going in to assess the 10-minute. So at 10-2, be playing 4-on-4 hockey here, but Cooper doesn't seem to be going anywhere until the third period. Got 4-on-4 hockey here. Leesville keeping it in the zone, but Wakefield scoops and gets it out. Shot on goal, deep, not really any significance, but it'll be a offensive zone face-off for Wakefield. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second period. Leesville deep in their own end, trying to bring it out. Gives it right back to Wakefield. Wakefield gives it right back to Leesville. Leesville now brings it in. Assumes control. Wakefield can't get it out of the zone, and they finally do, but it goes right back to Leesville. Leesville trips going in, but they keep it in the zone. Wakefield gets it out of their zone. Wakefield brings it in. Shot on goal. Leesville goalie holds. 6 minutes exactly left in the second period. 21 seconds left on the Leesville penalty. 40 seconds left on the Wakefield. But Cooper is going to stay in for a little while longer. Leesville now brings it out. They have some speed into the offensive zone. Shot, good save. High stick. Not sure what's going on here. Referees called the high stick, but then Leesville put it in the goal. Leesville is now tied it here, 2-2, as the goal does count. There was a high stick by Wakefield, but looks like play continued. Both sides are now 5-on-5. 5.5 minutes to go. Leesville keeps it in. Blocked by Wakefield. Some good hitting going on over there. As hitting is allowed here. High school. Wakefield gets it out of the zone. Cannot maintain possession. But they do keep it in. And looks like it may have been offside, so it'll come right outside the zone. Wakefield had a good opportunity there. 4:50 left in the second period. Wakefield wins the face-off. But Leesville steals right back, and they have some speed coming in. Leesville trying to find some passing lanes here. Leesville coming in close. Another great save. Point blank save by Ryan. Leesville getting it out. The hit right in front of me here. Wow. Wakefield getting pounded, but managed to get a glove on it here and stop play 4 minutes ago in the second. Wakefield getting a good change. Wakefield does get it out of their own end, but Leesville gets it right back. And right back to Wakefield. Wakefield keeps possession, and they enter the zone. Gives it right back. Leesville coming in with some speed. And glove by Ryan. 3:14 left in the second period. 2-2 hockey game. Leesville keeping it in the zone. Wakefield trying to find Find someone to pass it to here. Another hit. Wakefield breaks it out. Shot on goal, just missed. Another shot. Quick update from the Masters. Cameron Young has tied Rory McIlroy at 11 under. Burns at 10 under. And Steve Lowry at 9 under. So they have caught Rory. And after that six-shot lead, it's going to be a great Masters Sunday. All right, we're back here. Wakefield can't get it out of their zone, but they still manage to maintain possession. Leesville keeping it in. Very good passing. It looks like there's going to be a face-off here at center. No. Offensive zone face-off for Wakefield. 2:02 left in the second period. Wakefield behind the net, getting a shot off. Another shot. Great opportunity there by Wakefield. Just couldn't punch it in. Those are the opportunities you need to take. Leesville comes back on a 2-on-1. They can't keep it going, but go Wakefield with some speed. Shot. And looks like there's a penalty on Leesville for interference at 1:30. That's going to give Wakefield a power play. They haven't done much with them tonight, but this could be different. So interference at the minute 30 left in the second, so it'll overflow into the third. 2-2 game, Wakefield on the power play. Leesville does a great job of penalty kills here. They're holding on to the puck, killing time. Now sending it back down. Wakefield will regroup. Wakefield brings it up with some speed. And they lose it. They still maintain possession. Now they lose it. Wakefield keeps it in. Now Leesville puts it to the other end of the ice. 47 seconds left in the period. 1:15 left in the penalty kill. Or power play, rather. Wakefield trying to get something going here. A blind pass. Go Leesville bringing it down with some speed. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, and that's going to be it. End of the second period. Leesville 2, Wakefield 2. We still got to have a power play here. We haven't seen much for the Wakefield power play tonight, but this third period should be good. Which team will crack? Wakefield coming off an impressive win last week. Looking to keep their momentum moving here. Still undefeated. That late goal against Wake Forest keeping them from an even more perfect record. Wakefield will be on the power play for 30 seconds entering this third period.
If I go out, you come to the other
Try. Didn't you guys hack somebody?
Yeah, I don't know where he went. He just left.
You got. He has 30 seconds. I'll give it a shot. Hey, can someone get the door over here for the penalty box? I got it. All right. It's just helping out with the penalty box. Leesville didn't have an attendant. Leesville just scored again. (3-2) now. Wakefield trying to regroup. Wakefield trying to find some answers here. There you go. Wakefield still has a lot of time here. They just got to put one of these grade A chances in. Oh, there was one right there. Bodies flying everywhere. Leesville breaks it out, could not put it in. Play is called. Wakefield's got to find an answer here. Question is, who will bring it in? Who will find them the equalizer here? Leesville has been playing very well. And we have icing. 12:58 left in the third. Leesville 3, Wakefield 2. Leesville brings it up to have a 2-on-1 here. Good block, and they have whistled the play dead, putting the goal back on its moorings. As that's a typical stoppage of play here during these high school games up the factory. Wakefield just trying to get it out of the zone. Leesville with stick handling, but Wakefield comes out, breaks out of the zone. Offensive zone face-off. 12:23 left in the third. And Leesville gets it out of the zone. Turnover. Leesville gets a shot off. Puck goes out of play on that shot. Leesville brings it back into the zone. Wakefield trying to find that equalizer here. 11:34 left in the third period. Got some speed in. Good defense. Leesville and Wakefield having trouble finding a grade A opportunity here. Oh, Leesville coming back with some speed. Wakefield seems a little deflated at the moment. Needs some energy here in the third period. Leesville manages to keep it in the zone. Wakefield trying to find an answer here. Oh, great save by Ryan. Wakefield gets it out, but Leesville manages to get it back out of the zone. Don't know if they really needed to call that. Both players for Wakefield were tagging up. We're out of the zone. But nonetheless, just outside the Leesville defensive zone. Leesville Wakefield can't keep it in the zone, but they do maintain possession. We go. Wakefield brings it into the offensive zone with some speed. Shot. Not get through. Oh, a couple good hits. Go. Oh, Wakefield trying to keep it in the offensive zone. This is a really good shift here. Ping pongs around in the middle. Just can't find a home behind. Now we have a penalty. Leesville penalty. 9:15 left in the third period. Gives Wakefield a good opportunity here. They have not done well on the 5 penalties they've been given. Face-off will start in the offensive zone for Wakefield. They need one here. Good rebound, but Leesville brings it out. Good cross-ice pass. Brings it in, and play is stopped. Defensive zone face-off rather for Wakefield. Leesville wins the face-off, keeps it in the zone. Keep in mind that Wakefield is on the power play here, and they have a 2-on-1 coming the opposite way. Feeds it in. Oh! Look at the goalie. Looks like he made the save, but again, the goal comes off of the. I don't know if the goals are just sitting on the ice, but that was definitely an advantage for Leesville. Wakefield trying to pinch, misses, but Leesville gets an opportunity to go the other way. Shot. 1:12 left in the power play for Wakefield. Leesville just sends it right back down. Cooper, by the way, is now out of the penalty box after his 2-10. Looks like we have a face-off at center ice. 1:03 left on the power play. I got you. The great save on the penalty kill for Leesville. Wakefield trying to get a shot off here, try to keep it in the zone. They do. They have numbers. Leesville winds up getting it out of the zone. And they carry it in. Wakefield trying to make one last push here on the power play. Oh! What a centering feed! to Patrick Dickerson for the goal. What a rip! And we got a new game here. 3-3 in the third with 7:25 left. Wow, there's energy back in this place now. Power play goal, first of the night for Wakefield, gets them even. And now we have a new hockey game with 7:25 left in the third. Definitely see some renewed energy out there by Wakefield. But Leesville putting the pressure on. Good stop by Ryan. Covers up. Knew Wakefield was going to get another shot here with that power play, and they did, and they wound up capitalizing on it. We go. Wakefield brings it out, but loses it. Still maintains possession. Oh, big hits near center ice. Wakefield stays in the zone. Leesville brings it out. Leesville trying to find numbers. Centers. Great save by Ryan. 6:20 left here in the third. Both teams getting opportunities. You have to think fatigue is setting in with these youngsters. Who is going to crack? Wakefield trying to get it out of the zone. They do, but it goes right back to Leesville. Leesville sends it in. And Wakefield trying to find an answer, get it out of the zone. Leesville keeping it in. Leesville skating around, trying to find a lane. Here we go. Wakefield finally finds an answer, gets out, skates in. Some heavy contact. We get a shot right on goal. No rebound. Great answer by Wakefield. They will have an offensive zone face-off. 5:26 left in the third. Leesville brings it out. Sends it in. Here we go. Wakefield brings it out, and they have numbers and speed. Oh, but we lose it. However, still maintain possession. Wakefield brings it up. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Leesville trying to get it out, but they can't. Wakefield puts it on. Jackson Lions with an opportunity there to take the lead. 4:29 left in the third. Leesville brings it in. What a stop by Ryan. Outstanding saves by both goalies here in the third. Wakefield bringing it up. Got it in the zone. Leesville bringing it out. Tries to center it. Ryan with another save, and they get it out of the zone. 3:50 left in the third period. Time definitely a factor. Leesville bringing it in. Can't get through the stingy Wakefield defense. Here comes Connor McDowell making a move. Shot just missed. Here they are out in front. Shot. Oh, goalie covers. 3:27 left in the third. Crowd is on their feet here. Now the question is, do you short your bench, make sure you have your best players out there, or will they get tired? Definitely want to go for the win here. Wakefield gets another opportunity, but it's blocked. Leesville coming down. Uh-oh. Goal comes off. Moorings. Goal. Leesville player runs into the post, knocking it off. Another stoppage of 3:03 left. That one was not a ghost knocking off the moorings. They simply will slide it right back on. And we'll continue play here. Defensive zone face-off won by Leesville. Leesville keeping it in. Trying to center it. Here we go. Wakefield bringing it out. Lose it, but we keep it in. Keep it in the zone. Quick shot. Just missed. And goalie made a save there. 2:40 left. Tension is high here. One mistake could cost you the game. You at least get a point for a tie. Wakefield really fighting here. And they wound up managing some good passes. Intercepted. Well, Wakefield's got some players off sides. They got to tag up. Oh! Crazy bodies flying everywhere. Now there's penalties. And another hit by... Now a Leesville player is probably going to come off the ice. Wakefield players trying to pull their teammates off. It looked like a knee, but we definitely have a Leesville player coming off, and it looks like it's going to be offset by the initial Wakefield penalty. Cooper back in the box. .206 here. Tempers flaring. Luckily, we got a penalty by Leesville, knocking the Wakefield player giving them giving us the equal offsetting penalties. So they will be in the box for just about the remainder of the game. But now we start. We're playing 5-on-5 hockey. There will be no reduction of players here. Leesville bringing it in. Wakefield trying to get it out. Leesville stops it. Brings it in. And shoot. Brady Scott now in the Brady has now been kicked out of the game for aggression. Slammed the penalty box door. Brady Scott walks off. Now it is going to be a 5-on-4 Leesville penalty, I believe, or a power play with 1.5 minutes left. And now another Leesville player comes into the... So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Playing 5-on-5 hockey again. Don't know why the Leesville player is back in, but now there's... Brady Scott has left the building, slamming the gate door. .120 left. This would actually be a very good point here for Wakefield to come back and get that another big hit by Wakefield. Leesville keeps it in the zone. Leesville just scores with 1.2 minutes left. .4-3 Leesville. Penalties seem to really hurt Wakefield. Wakefield is now taking a timeout. High tensions out there for the last 4 minutes. Really have to keep your emotions down. Awfully tough. Bodies were just flying everywhere. Very difficult for the referees to call anything unless it's egregious. I really didn't see anything from the Brady Scott penalty, but yeah, center ice here. Got 1.2 minutes left. I'm going to watch the Wakefield goalie, see if we can get an opportunity. Leesville seems to be keeping it in. Wakefield goalie is now coming out. Oh! Ball, the puck squirts right in front of the net. And the goal! Oh my God! Wakefield just scored! 32 seconds to go! Pulling the goalie! Number 6, Hartford. Chaos in front of the goal. 4-4. Boy, it saved a lot of people there. High energy here, right to the very end. Leesville trying to get something going. Wakefield bringing it in. Oh, they had numbers too. Leesville bringing it up. You want to just get it out. Shuffles it down. 12 seconds to go. Leesville. Another penalty. Bodies flying. 3 seconds to go. Another tough hit. Leesville player. What's that? Oh, okay. 3 seconds to go. I don't know how far that's going to go, right? Wakefield player walking off. Leesville player. Could be offsetting. They're calling more play. What's that? No overtime until the playoffs. I think we had a tie earlier in the season. Yeah. What? Yeah. What's that? It's almost, it's tough with the penalty calls because they can really go either way. I didn't see a lot of yards being a true penalty. It's not.
I love the kid though, Brady. He's probably gonna kill me.
After the game, it should be all square. It's like, all right. It's like there was a timeout called by Leesville with 3 seconds to go. Not sure where the face-off will be held. Crazy finish here. Now the We Will Rock You song now pumping up the crowd. An offensive zone face-off. Could get a shot off here. And that's going to do it. 4-4 game to finish with Wakefield scoring with 32 seconds to go. High action here at the end. But if you were viewing this from home, I'm sure you got your money's worth. But nonetheless, 4-4, Wakefield remains undefeated at 2-0-2. We will see you again in 2 weeks, I believe, as they have another off week next week. But we will. Thank you for joining us this evening on Wolverine Television Network, and I am David Scott, and we will wish you a great Sunday, great weather, and enjoy. So take care.